Bat fans might be getting a bit frustrated these days at the lack of new Batman comics, which might seem like a crazy thing to say considering he appears in loads and loads of ongoing comics, but I'm talking about the main ongoing Batman comic, which is currently being helmed by Jeph Loeb and Jim Lee. Together, they have been returning to the well to tell a sequel story to Hush. Hush is a pretty iconic story, but I would argue that it's mainly for the art. Jeph Loeb has written a lot of great books, but in Hush, the A-plot sees a new mysterious masked villain appear on the scene, while the B-plot flashes back to show us the blossoming relationship between Bruce and one of his childhood friends, Thomas Elliot. Little Tommy also lost his parents when he was young, but hey, that is probably unrelated to the A-plot, right? Wrong. The identity of Hush is pretty heavily telegraphed, and so it isn't exactly the most compelling mystery to star the world's greatest detective. However, it's still not a bad book. If anything, and I don't mean for this to sound patronising, it is actually a great comic for beginners. By that, I mean it features a bunch of regular rogues and allies, introducing them in a really succinct and accessible way. We get Killer Croc, Catwoman, the Joker, Harley, Poison Ivy, a Batman vs Superman fight, and much, much more. It's almost like a Batman's Greatest Hits album, and it all looks awesome. As mentioned, Jim Lee's art is brilliant. Anyway, revisiting Hush all these years later seemed inevitable, and the first few issues have been okay. But by now, Batman issue 162 is 3 months late. We've been getting delays and delays. Who knows when we are actually going to get to the end of the story? Thankfully, this doesn't mean that Batman is on hold indefinitely. Instead, we're getting a Batman relaunch in September. Note, a relaunch back to issue number 1, but not a reboot. This was initially scheduled for after Hush 2 wrapped up, but with delays, thankfully DC have decided not to postpone it.